Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. My name's Eben, and I'm an independent AMSOIL specialist. And today I'm going to answer the big question: what's the difference between Mobil1, Royal Purple, and AMSOIL? A lot of times people ask these different questions, and today we're going to explain it all. Let's do it. We're going to start off here. Our standard Mobil1, that's what came in my Corvette from the factory. And this car was made in 1997, and I believe it's the same formula since then. This is a full synthetic, and basically it's an industry standard. Moving on to our Mobil1 Extended Performance. This is quite a bit of an upgrade from our standard Mobil1 because it has extra detergents in it that allow it not to oxidize as fast, and also it doesn't become acidic as quick. And you'll see here in the back, take a look, it shows it's good for up to 15,000 miles. And you can see compared to the full synthetic and then the extended performance. And now another little step up from our Mobil1 would be our Royal Purple. So Royal Purple is easily obtainable. You can get it at O'Reilly's, you can get it at AutoZone, you can buy it at Walmart. And Royal Purple is a big-time race oil. A lot of guys love it, and it has a little bit of a separation from the other fluids because it's got the coloring and stuff like that, and definitely a great product. And now we're going to move on to the AMSOIL. This is 100% synthetic motor oil, and the base stock is 100% on this. And what separates AMSOIL from the other oils is it's 100% synthetic. So the base stock's 100% plus the additives. So on AMSOIL, there's a little bit of a difference, and I'll explain. So when all the molecules are the same shape, when they rub against each other, there's less friction, which is less heat, which is less wear. So as your oil breaks down, it oxidizes, and there's a high base number that's in AMSOIL, and base is the opposite of acidic. So it keeps your acids level low for a long period of time. And the other additives that are in AMSOIL is there's friction modifiers, and those modifiers allow the metal, the oil, to cling to the metal much better. So when this oil clings to metal, when there's high RPM and it's rubbing, the oil doesn't fling off the metal as much, which creates a higher film strength. And that film strength gives a higher shear stability. So when you get this oil up to a high operating temperature, this oil won't shear down to a lower oil viscosity compared to other oils. And that's what separates AMSOIL. So I'll give you guys a for instance. AMSOIL outperforms Mobil1 Extended Performance by 4 times in industry standard turbocharger deposit testing. So that's the carbon deposits. They measure it as they heat and oxidize the oil. This breaks down at 1/4 of the rate of Mobil1 Extended Performance. And it oxidizes, it outperforms Royal Purple by 3.6 times. And in the description link below, you'll see some information on that. And I encourage you guys to do some of your own research. There's lots of stuff on it. And I'd like to share my story. Back when I learned about this stuff, I learned about it at SEMA 3 years ago. I was walking through SEMA, and I saw the AMSOIL rep, and I asked him, I said, well, what makes the difference from all the other oil? And he goes, well, it's 100% synthetic. You'll notice other oils don't have that on their bottle. And I thought about it, and I'm like, all right, well, that's something. And then he said something else to me. He said, our best oil, our Signature Series, is good for 1 year or 25,000 miles. And I thought, that just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't believe that. I got to look this up. So I went on my phone, and I started looking it up, and I was looking at some tests, and I said, holy cow, that's a huge difference. So I did some more research, and then I said to him, guy's name was Tom, I said, you know what? Go ahead and sign me up. I'm going to give this stuff a try. So about a couple days later, picked up the oil at the distribution center here in Las Vegas, put it in my Corvette, and on the first startup, the car just sounded different. It just was a little bit quieter, and something was just totally different. And I drove it around the block a little bit, and I was like, wow, how can that make such a difference just by changing the oil? You just wouldn't think it's possible. So then I changed the manual transmission fluid, and then I did the rear differential gear oil, and now this is a total AMSOIL car, and that's my experience with the products. And if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and in the description down below there'll be a lot of links to other videos comparing these products, and also if you'd like to receive any information on AMSOIL, that's there as well. My name's Eben, and I wanted to mention one more thing, a little bonus thing. Behind me is here, this is the UberLift AMSOIL vehicle. So I set out to do a 20,000 mile field study in Las Vegas on a real car. This is no lab study, this is my car, and this started about 11 months ago. And I started driving it, and I pick people up at the airport here in Las Vegas. I pick people up all over the city with luggage, and I completed a 20,000 mile oil change. The only thing I did was change the oil filter at 10,000 miles. The oil analyst got sent out to a laboratory. The results are back, and stay tuned. I have the whole video coming up very soon. So if you guys enjoy this stuff, I really appreciate it. If you guys really like it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned. We'll see you guys back for the UberLift.